Will Hasbro's new online Commander game actually be any good? Hello guys, welcome to the video. My name is Jack Talks MTG, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the article that was published 5 days ago. This had an interview with Hasbro CEO Chris Cox, where he confirmed that Hasbro are testing a new online Commander game. Now before we get into this juicy new news, I have one small request, guys. If you like the content in this video and you find it useful, then please hit that subscribe button. It does so much to help support the channel. Now, an online version of Commander is what a lot of people have been asking for a long time. So I can imagine a lot of people are going to be excited about this, but I have my concerns and I want to talk about it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, let's have a little look at this article. When was this announced? So on the 20th of November 2024. Now there's a lot of waffle in this. You can go and read through the article if you want, but the main thing that I think a lot of people, well, at least us Magic players, care about is this here. Currently, Hasbro is testing a video game version of Commander, which would potentially be separate from Arena and allow for more than 2 players to compete. Hasbro is looking to make the digital versions of its cards more collectible, like the popular game Marvel Snap. They're testing a new version of Commander, so we know that they are trying. But the Arena does not work for Commander, it never will. The UI is not built to support a multiple player system. So they're trying to build something new from the ground up. They know that Commander is Magic's most popular format, and the fact that that isn't online, they are aware that it's hurting them, and there's a clear demand, and you know, it would make money for them. So obviously it's something that they would like to achieve. The issue is, in my opinion, what makes Commander so special and so fun, a lot of it is the social aspect. It's not even just about the game. It's about getting round a table with a load of friends and having that board game feel, and having that having the laugh, you know, having the politics and stuff like that. And my biggest concern is how they are going to achieve that through an online system. Now, yes, they could make it so you could just play Commander in general. If they don't have a way to, like a voice chat or something that you can sort of communicate with the other players in the game, then I feel like this could fall flat on its face. There is a lot of people that would prefer that, and they just want to play the game and they don't want to interact with other people, and that's fine. But then why are you playing Commander? Like, I don't get it. I think a lot of people, the magic of Commander is that community feel. It's that sitting down with friends and just having a laugh. So I think for me, if this is going to work, then it needs to be able to replicate that. It needs to be able to have like that chat system, not like Arena where you can't speak to your opponent. Now obviously this comes with its own problems. If people are going to come on there and, you know, be toxic and stuff like that, that's got its own issues. But you know, we'd like to think that Commander is not going to attract too many of those kind of people. A lot of the time, toxic behavior comes from people being frustrated in a competitive environment. So if you've played like any kind of competitive MOBA, you know how toxic they can be. So I'm thinking that that won't be as much of a problem here. Now, this is great for people that don't have the ability to play Commander in person, whether they don't have any friends that play it and they don't live near an LGS. They still have a way to play the game and be involved with the hobby. Let's not forget that we have a thing called Spell Table, okay? And Spell Table is great because you can have that sort of webcam sort of thing, so you can still see the people you're playing with and talk to them, and you get to also play with physical cards, which for me is a huge thing. Again, that's why I love it so much, and why online will never be able to compare with in-person Magic, because just that feel of, you know, shuffling that physical deck and handling those cards and playing the cards and seeing the art in front of you, like this whole move towards digital, it can't ever replace the real thing, in my opinion. There are people that will prefer this model, and for those people it'll be great. Now obviously there's also the side that it's not necessarily replacing in-person Magic and Commander, it's just an addition, right? So let's say Magic Night for you is one night a week. That's what it is for me. and you still want that commander fix, then you can jump onto Commander Online, say, whether it's going to be called, and get that fix. So what are the benefits of this over Spell Table? Well, for starters, it's probably going to be way more accessible. For Spell Table, you have to buy equipment. You have to buy like a webcam, really, to play it. You need to have the physical cards and stuff like that. And if they have this where you can just pay for the game, say, and then it gives you some precons to start with, it might be just way more accessible. It's much easier to get people into the game if they don't already play Magic to play a video game than it is to play the physical thing. I know that for a fact. Like, it's just so much easier to say, hey, if someone's already playing games and stuff, do you want to play this Magic Online Commander game? They're way more likely to do that than if you say, hey, would you like to start playing Magic? You need to go and buy these physical cards and then sit down with me and dedicate a lot of your time to come and meet up and play. And yeah, it's just easier. So I'm quite happy in a way that this is going to bring even more people to the hobby, and I'm always going to be a huge advocate for that. So yeah, I've got my concerns about this and how it's going to work, but in a way I'm intrigued. Excited maybe is the wrong word, because for me, you know, it's never going to be the same thing. I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to sit down for, you know, 3+ hours playing an online version of Commander. If I'm going to dedicate that amount of time, I'd probably prefer just to play in person. But if that option is not there, then it is nice to know that, you know, we can have that option. Some things that would also be cool to make this a bit better is if they now release precons with codes for this game, so that way you can play with your precon online. That would be so much better. If they make acquiring cards difficult, then that could be something that could really hurt this game. They did say that second line, Hasbro is also looking to make digital versions of its cards more collectible, like the game Marvel Snap. Now, I don't know if that is referring to card acquisition, where Marvel Snap tries to be kind of anti-micro transactions, from what I understand, and it's more it makes cards easier to access. You can buy like singular cards, unlike Magic Arena, where you have to just crack packs. So I don't know if that's what it's referring to, or if it's referring to the fact that Marvel Snap has like different arts of the cards, so you can sort of collect those, and it's just saying it wants to do that. I don't know. But yeah, guys, those are my initial thoughts. Now, this hasn't been confirmed that it is happening. They are testing this, so bear that in mind. This might not even happen. They might decide, you know, this is just not going to work. So I don't know. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you excited that Hasbro is testing this new Commander game? What are your concerns? Let's get a little conversation going in the comments below. And talking of in-person Magic, there is a new Secret Lair Commander deck coming out soon. And if you're interested in that, then why don't you go and check out my video. It will be here or here, where I talk about this product and my thoughts on that. Other than that, guys, have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Cheers.